Hello everybody, here is new video tutorials with Creo Parametric 4.0 and how to create and use round features. I will start from scratch, and while I have defined a new model name system will show me datum planes, coordinate system and everything what is defined, so you can see here directly. I will a little bit repair the visibility of the icon because the next time I'd like to switch off or switch on some necessary datum feature here. So you can select right mouse button and add or remove anything what is prepared here. I will continue with extrude feature. In extrude feature is necessary select the sketch plane and system will automatically orient the references. In the sketch you can specify axis or symmetric axis, and then system automatically create symmetric rectangle in the sketch. You can change dimension by double click or select right mouse button and specify new values. You can create more than one features directly in the sketch, and you can delete any segments. So I can use the function delete segments and again change the dimension. If you are satisfied with the sketch, you can confirm OK, and with dynamic preview you can select right mouse button and change the orientation. So right now I set that will be used extrude feature as symmetric, and you can specify the dimensions directly here. Okay. If I would like to show and continue with round feature, you need to select the icon from here, or you can see that I can use the quick map key and I can use the R directly from the keyboard. So if you select the icon, system asks you on which surfaces or which edges you would like to place the round. I will start with edges selection. So if I select one edge, the system automatically show me dynamic preview and I can set custom value or custom dimensions. I will expand this information window here that I have selected one set. If you select directly here the another edge, the system will specify its second edge. So this is the first one and the second one. You can change the dimension for the round feature here or directly from 3D view. The question is that I would like to specify the same round or same radius for more than one edge. So on the second side of the object I will select one edge, change the radius, and with control button I will select the opposite one. You can see right now that in the set number 3 I specify two edges, and right now if I will change the dimensions, the system will change both selected radius. You can continue. So for example, you can select the another edge and with control button the another one and specify. If you confirm, the system will create one round feature in the model tree, and if you would like to edit, the system will show you necessary dimension and you can see if it is possible and how it looks. If you set really big or huge the radius, you can see that right now was a problem a little bit with creation, and then the system need to recalculate the round for you. It's something like this, that if I will specify the really big one, the system will show me, sorry, the round is not possible to create because it's really big. So I like this function because system automatically show you if the round feature is possible to create or not with dynamic preview. You can select edit definition function from the flyout menu, and if you would like to change or add some necessary edges, you can select where do you would like to add. For example, I'd like to add to the set 2 the another edge. Yeah, so right now you can see that in set 2 I have 2 edges, and right now the system will modify everything for me. If you would like to delete some unwanted sets, you can use the right mouse button and delete the sets. So create round feature on the selected edges or manage visibility. It's really easy. The question is, if you would like to continue and you don't want to use the edges, but you would like to use the, for example, the combination of select edge, surface, and so on. So I will delete created feature, and I will change this extrude feature a little bit. So I'd like to change the sketch, and you can see here that it's possible to create a corner. Yeah, and then I can delete unwanted. If you confirm OK, the system will repair the geometry for me, and then maybe I'd like to modify a little bit like this. I will apply another extrude feature here, and in the sketch I'd like to see hidden lines, and you can see that it's possible to create the another shape. So I will continue, and for example like this. Yeah, specify dimension, confirm OK, and then you can add or remove the material. If you go inside, the system automatically remove or add. Okay, I know that you know how to do it. So I will leave it like this, and what I need to do is select and create a round feature. If I would like to create new round feature, I can specify the edge, but right now I need to select control button and specify it one more time, so you know, because I showed that it's possible. The another thing is that do you want to use not edges, but you would like to create round between two surfaces. So sometimes it's really good if you select two surfaces and the system will create for you the round feature directly on the selected surfaces, and it looks like this. I will delete again these features, and I'd like to show you more. So here is the question, if it is possible to create the round feature and select surface, control, edge. You can see the system automatically create the round feature for me, and the system always will be attached to the edge. If the round is really small, it is not attached. If you create a big one, the system will attach to this selected edge. So this is the another option how you can use the round feature. The another options that I'd like to show you, if you would like to create two surfaces. So at the beginning I will create the first round, and then I will create the another round, for example like this. And then we would like to create a new round feature. So I will select the round feature and select the two surfaces. And again, you can see the system will continue as a tangent attachment, and you can specify the radius for the created round feature and confirm. So in this quick example, you have seen that it is possible to create round feature only on the one edge or more than one edges, specify the sets. You can create round feature between selected edge and surface, or between more than one surfaces. Yeah, so for example, 2 surfaces. I'd like to continue on this shape and speak about selection. So again, we would like to create new round feature, and if I will create that edge and finish the feature, and then I'd like to continue and we'll select this edge, the system automatically create for me the attached and tangent round feature here. Again, on the opposite side, with control button, I will select another edge, and the system will drive these edges. Okay, but question is, if we would like to continue and go through the whole shape, and again, I will select control button and it's done. So right now I have selected 4 edges, and the system will create correct shape for me. The question is if it is possible to specify shape on the one selection. Existing edges, and I will modify it a little bit again. So something difficult, and for example like this. The question is, if I will change the shape right now a little bit and then create new round feature, you can select one edge, and if you select shift and next surface, the system will create surface loop. So you can see that right now the system will create the round feature around the selected surface. Okay, opposite direction one more time. Select any edge and use shift button and surface, and the system will create for you the round feature straight on here. For what is it good? If you will create and apply any feature in front of this selected round, it means you can move the insert here. You will add some another features, for example, chamfer feature or another round feature here. Yeah, so you a little bit destroy the geometry which was selected originally. And right now, if I will move insert here, the system create a round feature on surface connected edge. So again, I like this function, I use it many times, that I select one edge and then shift button and surface, and system will create for me the round feature on the other loop. I'd like to continue. So you can see here that one easy shape of extrude feature I can use and explain to you almost everything what is applied for the rounds. Okay, what about next? The question is, my colleague asked me, can I create a sketch and use this sketch as a driven round feature? I said, yes, it's no problem. So here is the one example. I will change the shape a little bit, and I will create new sketch, and my sketch plane will be that surface, and I'm satisfied with the orientation. Over here, I like to create a spline, and for example, I will start right from here, and this is the final shape of my round feature. So I'd like to show you how you can create a variable round feature based on the curve. The curve exists on my 3D model, and I can create a round. The system asks me, you can see here that I need to select reference. So I will select the edge reference, but I don't want to use the standard round feature. I'd like to create variable. So, and over here you can see that is the function true curve. If you select this function, the system asks you, can you select the curve? Okay, I'd like to select the curve. And right now you can see the system will create for me variable round based on the curve. I will go back in my sketch and change the shape, for example, a little bit. So I'd like to change the shape of my spline. So you can select double click and use the add point, and you can move right now here or add or remove the points. Yeah. And if I come from OK and come from OK, the system will create variable round for me based on the curve. Okay, this is the first example how you can use the variable round. There is the question if it's possible to create different kind of variable round feature. Okay, so we can continue. Select edge, and if you use this point, it means that you would like to change the radius. You can use the right mouse button here and use the function add radius. For now, you have specified that you would like to use the 2 points at the beginning and at the end, and it will be a variable round. Okay, but again, can I create more than 1 or 2 dimensions variable rounds? Yeah, no problem. Select again right mouse button and add radius. And right now you can see the system create for you the moving point on the selected edge. This moving point has a dimension, and if you select, it's a percentage value. So if you would like to be in the middle of the curve, you can select the number 0.5 and radius, the selected radius will be directly in the middle. Or if you specify the different kind of radius manually, or you can select and drag, no problem. And you can change, for example, 20% of the end or another side. It's mean 80%. Yeah, 0.8. And if you finish, the system will create for you variable round. This variable round was created on one selected edge. The question is if you would like to create a variable round here. No problem. Select the edge. System will create continuous round. And again, select right mouse button and specify value. If you would like to continue, you can use the add radius and move. Right now, the system will move on the first selected edge, but no problem. You can drag and continue, and system will jump to another one. Yeah, so again, you can use the add radius or delete, and you can move and change. So how many radius point you would like to add, you can specify. And you can use the every line from the selected edge. And if I confirm, I have variable round created on my 3D model. That sounds good. Another question is, if you select the round, the system automatically continue on the selected edge. Yeah, you can see here the system continue on the selected edge. But sometimes it's not good because you would like to stop this round feature. Yeah, so it means I'd like to create a round only on this edge. I don't want to continue. Over here in the ribbon you can find the pieces, and right now I have a pieces 1. So if you only select the pieces 1, you can drag this option and set I'd like to create the round feature on only first piece, and the system will create something like this. Yeah. So I hope so that you like this function. I use it many times. And I can set only one piece or more than one piece on the selected edges. That's good. Another option is, if I would like to create another round feature on that edge, but I don't want to use whole selected edge. I'd like to use only a few percentage, yeah? So how I can use it? Okay, don't create a round feature, but at the beginning, to create a point. It's the quick way how you can specify the reference And then if you have a created point, you can see here that you can specify the ratio. It means again, if you select 0.5, it will be in the middle. Or if you select 0.2 or 0.25, it will be the quarter of the selected edge. You can specify the next end, it depends where you would like to stop, or you can set the real numbers, which will mean 90 millimeters from the start point. So specify the placement for the reference point. And right now I would like to see the point here, so switch off. And you can see that right now the system will show me only point. In the View tab, you can switch on the point tag for displaying, and right now you can see the name of the point what you have created. Go back to Model tab and select Round Feature. And if I will select the edge, the system will create for me the round. Yeah, I like to speak about more in the transition. So you can see here there is a transition tab. And over here is the icon switch to transition mode. So if I will go here, the system will show me that end of the round feature is based on some transition on the left side or right side. If I will select the left side and right mouse button, the system will show me how can I work with this transition. And I'd like to stop at reference, and my reference will be point. That's good. So here is the example how you can stop a round feature on any selected reference. The reference can be point or datum planes. You can try. And for now, you can again create on the small edge, for example, something like this, and again, another round feature here between two surfaces, and finish. So I hope so that you like the example how you can stop at any selected reference. I have started to speak and show you how you can work with transition. So if I would like to show you more about transition, I will delete all created features, all round features, and I will again change the shape a little bit. So for example, it looks like this. And we have spoken that it's possible to create round feature on selected edge. So you can select one edge and specify the radius. And if you select another edge and specify different kind of the radius here, the system will create for you the intersection of these two radius. Sorry, it's better example if I will select more than two edges. So I will add another one, and you can see here the system will work with transition here and specify for me intersect. Yeah, you can see that final result will be intersect, corner shape, or round only. So if I will finish, you can see that right now I have round only, or I can select the definition and choose again from drop down menu or right mouse button and use, for example, intersect. So the system will change the intersection of the three rounds by transition mode. You can specify this transition again if you will work with different kind of round feature. And again, you can see here that the system will create for you some transition. Yeah, it depends about the shape what you have here, and you can specify how you would like to stop the round feature, and the system will change a little bit the end of the round. Okay, sometimes you can create the small round feature, and then if you specify the round feature between two surfaces, you can create a bigger one. This kind of the creation of the round feature is useful if you have a problems with small surfaces and it's really hard to create the bigger radius. So it's something like tip how to modify and create rounds. We can go back and delete these examples, and I'd like to show you how you can create full round feature. I will change the shape again a little bit and something bigger. Okay, so if I will create a round feature, and if you select the first edge and control button second edge, you need to create sometimes full round. It means you need to specify correct dimension here, so you need to automatically attach these edges. You don't need to find the dimension, no problem. You can use the sets, and over there is the function full round. If you will select the function full round, the system will create a full round for you. And if you would like to continue, no problem, you can select the another edge and control button, and again you can select the button full round or select right mouse button and function full round. So this is my example how I use the full round feature, and it worked for outside edges, or if I will create new extrude feature, and for example like this, yeah, and I can create the full round feature here. I like the Creo because it's not necessary to spin the model, because the system automatically recognizes inner edges, and you can use the right mouse button full round, and again you can see here there's a system create the first sets for you, and you can select another edge and another one and a full round. So you can combine right mouse button or selection from the sets. Okay, so it was a quick example how you can use the full round feature. And you ask me, it's enough? It's not possible to select surfaces? Yeah, no problem, you can select surfaces too. So here is the quick example how you can create round feature, full round feature with selected surfaces. So select the round feature, select opposite surfaces, and system asks you over here that you can select top surface for full round. So select the top surface and system will create full round for you. And again, if you change the shape, the system will always create the full round feature with dynamic preview. Yeah. Okay, so it was a quick example how to use the full round feature. I'd like to show you that sometimes if you create the complicated shape, it's really hard to create the round feature. I will create new sketch, and in the new sketch it will be only 2 lines directly from the surface, and you can see here that I like to show you how to create and use the sweep feature with Creo Parametric 4.0. It will be only a quick example, because with sweep feature we again create more and more. So quick example how to use the sweep feature. Yeah, select sweep feature and select the curve, and in the sketch I will create some center line. So circle, and for example like this. Something bigger is okay. Right now the system do not connect the surface, but not problem. You can select the option tab and use the merge ends, and right now you can see the system automatically merge ends to the predefined existing solid geometry. And I'd like to use the sweep feature or use the function copy and paste, so I will use the copy and paste, and the system asks me select the curve where you would like to place it. Okay, it's fine. Maybe we can change a little bit the shape of the edges, so I will use the modification like here. Yeah, that will be fine. Okay, and right now is the question if it is possible to create a round feature here on that edge. If you select the edge and the system will show you only this preview, it means that it's really hard to create a round feature here. And where is the problem? If you have a look here in the sets, you can see the system will create a round feature as a rolling ball. But you can change the rolling ball to normal to spine, and right now you can see the system will change it, dynamic preview, and it's possible to create a round feature here. So if you have a complicated geometry, do not use the rolling ball function, but normal to spine. And you can specify the dimensions, and the system will create the round feature for you. Again, maybe some example, what does it mean and how it works. Over here you can see that it's rolling ball. It means the system will create the round feature, how you will roll the ball on the radius 80, because it's a circular. But in the sets it is possible to create the different kind of the connections, and then for example you would like to create the D1 and D2 conics. So what does it mean? The system will create for you different kind of radius. So for example, parabolic or hyperbolic radius. Yeah, so you can see here the system will right now create for me hyperbolic or parabolic radius for me. So you can specify the different kind of the quality. And what about quality? If I will create a round feature here, the system will automatically create a tangent connection. I can see that the system will create a tangent connection because we have an analysis curvature shade. For example, give me a sec. Reflection. And if I have select the surfaces, you can see right now that system will create for me the tangent connection. Yeah, it's not continuous mirroring or reflexing geometry, but if you change this round by the definition function and you will specify that you would like to create a C2 continuous, you can see here that round using a spline cross-section with a curvature continuous to the surfaces. And if you use the same analysis, reflection, you can see right now that system will create for me nice connection between two surfaces. This function is really useful if you work with surface modeling. Okay, so I will change the shape again a little bit, and I will delete some preferences and features. Okay, I'd like to show you how you can create automatic round for all edges. What does it mean? You don't need to select edges step by step and use the control button and specify dimension, or you can use the control button, shift button and combination. Yeah, for example here, again, inside radius will be, for example, outside radius is 25 and inside radius will be only 10. Yeah, so you can use the combination, and again this is inside radius, so you can use the selected edges and functions. And you need to continue. Yes, select another edges and continue. Spend here 2 minutes. No, I don't want to select edges manually. I like to use the function auto round. And you can see here that you can specify outside radius will be 25 and inside radius can be same on something small or bigger. It depends what you need. I said that my inside radius will be only 10. And if I confirm, the system automatically create rounds feature here. Yeah, everywhere. For what is it good? If you will change the shape, for example, I will create another round or extrude feature here. Yeah, something like this. I can add material and I will put the insert here. So the system will automatically create for me the correct round feature, or I will select the definition and I like to remove and create a hole. Yeah, so system automatically create the auto round feature for me. And you said, okay, but I don't want to create auto round everywhere. For example, you don't want to create auto round on these selected edges because you would like to create it later. You can select auto round edit definition function and you can exclude any edges. For example, I like to select all vertical edges from this extrude feature. Again, you can select one by one, or you can select right mouse button and left mouse button, and the system automatically select all vertical edges for you. Okay? So if I confirm OK, the system will do not create round feature on excluded edges. You can do it same here. Right mouse button and left mouse button and continue. Whoops. Wow, perfect. I hope so that you like my example how to create and use the round feature with Creo Parametric 4.0. I'll try to show you how you can create a round feature on edges, surfaces, combination between surfaces and edges, create a full round features, or define the better quality of the round. And at the end, you have seen how to use and work with full round feature. See you soon and bye-bye. Vladimir.